Wow. Okay. Well, first of all, guys, breaking news. I just want to say a couple words before I read their official statement on them stepping down from royal duties, etc. I have done a 2020 reading on Prince Harry and Meghan already, and I will be showing you guys parts of that reading to confirm what the news has said. In my reading over here, which is Surprise Prince Harry and Meghan 2020 reading, I will have this full reading linked in the box below. Throughout this entire reading, guys, I basically said the obvious. I did actually predict this around minute 16:31. I actually tell you guys that they were going to leave. So if you saw that reading already, you are already ahead of the curve like usual on my channel. So if you do not want to miss any Prince Harry or Meghan or any royal readings, please subscribe and tap that bell because my readings have been so on point, as well as other readers on YouTube, and we're all telling you guys the 411 ahead of the game, ahead of time. So this is not shocking at all to me, okay? I am not shocked at all. I went on Twitter, I saw the news, and I was not shocked whatsoever. So I do want to read the statement because I have seen the Sky News video of them saying breaking news, but I actually want to read this statement myself to you guys because I actually want to decode, based upon my reading and what I've seen so far covering the royal couple, I actually want to decode and give us all a favor here to decode what they actually mean, okay? And then I'm going to show you guys exact points in my reading with the timer where I actually told you guys that this was going to happen, okay? So let's go ahead and read the statement. So this is from Prince William and Meghan and no other than Instagram. So I think that was a bold move. They're claiming at the bottom that there's also more by the SussexRoyal.com. So maybe, okay, we're just going to open that up here. So apparently there's an extended statement on their website. So, all right, very interesting here. Okay. So let's go ahead and read on Instagram, shall we? So this is what they've put, guys. Sussex Royal. After many months of reflection and internal discussion, we have chosen to make a transition this year and starting to carve out a progressive. So highlight progressive, okay? I think them saying progressive so quick and early on in the statement is very telling, which means, as we all know, the royal family and their tradition, the monarch, the British royal family, is not progressive. Let's just get that out of the way, okay? The royal family and royal duties is not a quote-unquote progressive role, duty, activity. You know, there's nothing about living in a castle that's progressive, right? So automatically you see Prince Harry and Meghan here saying they want to carve out a new progressive role. Let's carry on. Within this institution. So there is another, I want to say headshot, okay? So they're calling out progressive, so the royal family is not progressive, and basically they are calling this an institution. So there's nothing about family. I just want to make that very, very clear here, guys. Let's break this down for real now. There's nothing about family, okay? What I would expect them to put if this was wanting to be seen in a different light, what I think they could have put instead of progressive and institution is, you know, with close discussion with our royal family, right? The royal family that we are so pleased to be a part of, we are taking a step down, etc., to raise our kids, to have a family, because I do think, guys, that a part of this is because they do want to get pregnant again or have another baby, you know, however that happens, whatever way that does come through. I do feel like Prince Harry and Meghan do want to raise their child in a different environment. So I think that would look better. Let's just carry on here. That's just kind of a little bit of decode there. We intend to step back as senior members of the royal family and work to become financially independent. So highlight financially independent. So this is exactly what all of us readers and intuitives and psychics, this is what we've all been saying from day one, okay? Meghan especially, this person right here, her real name is Rachel, okay? Duchess Meghan. Okay, Duchess Meghan, I mean, I wonder if they're going to still have these titles as they travel around the world. But Meghan, okay, Meghan Markle, yes, this was her plan all along. We've been, I mean, they basically trademarked, I believe, don't quote me on this, Sussex Royal, right? There was another big story a couple days ago where they basically they wanted to trademark the name, and then they wanted to put it on shoes and hats and sportswear. So this really does make a lot of sense. If you've been following along and you've just been popping in to what they've been doing of late, as a fan, as a royal watcher like I am, it makes perfect sense, okay? So here is, I think, honestly, guys, throughout their entire statement, they're dropping shade bombs everywhere, okay? I don't want to mince words. They're dropping shade bombs everywhere because, as we know, Meghan was an actress, Meghan was an entrepreneur. Let's not take that away from her. She had her own website called The Tig. Meghan was on the social scene, guys. We all know this. I mean, we didn't know who she was. I mean, I didn't know who she was before she got engaged to Prince Harry. But in her own right, she was a celebrity. In her own right, she was some kind of celebrity. And she would endorse products, and she was on Suits, and she was, mixed and mingling with George Clooney and all the like, and she was trying to move up the ranks. Let's not mince words. Acting is one of Meghan Markle's passions. She loved to be an actress. She loved to be on Suits, and I really do feel like we all saw this coming. Once again, those who were following along, we all saw this coming. We all did. Those who are awake and not asleep at the wheel and understand the personality of these two individuals. First of all, Meghan is a Leo. Prince Harry's a Virgo. It's like oil and water, okay? Their dynamic, their relationship dynamic is like oil and water. It doesn't really have the smoothest of, I want to say, potential, okay? But here's the deal. There we go again. So in their official statement, they put, we intend. So have you stepped back yet? We intend to step back as senior members of the royal family and work to become financially independent, which is exactly what Meghan was. Now, we can't speak for Harry because Harry was always a prince, okay? Prince Harry was always a prince. And Prince Harry had to abide by the monarch's rules, the queen's rules, the royal family's protocol, tradition. Meghan Markle, which is her, her stage name, but her real name's Rachel, never had to do that, okay? Meghan was free as a bird. If Meghan wanted to go to Soho, if Meghan wanted to go to a nightclub in her own right and party it up, she could have. But because she's a royal, she can't do that, If Meghan Markle wanted to go on Rodeo Drive, and shop up a storm with her own money that she's worked hard for, she could. But no. When you're a royal, you can't do that, right? When you're a royal, you can't just go to New York City and expect to not get a paparazzi fanfare. You're going to have people from all over the world, all over the country, every type of photographer, paparazzi, journalist, TV show, magazine in the world globally follow you. And we've seen Prince Harry and Meghan crack under the pressure. It's obvious. When they went to Africa, the whole African tour, majority of the African tour was about how Prince Harry needed to sue the Mail and sue the Mirror and all the like. And he was angry. Prince Harry has been angry from the beginning. Before he even wed Meghan, Rachel, okay? Rachel's her real name for those who don't know. He released a statement that Prince William did not like, okay? Prince William did not like the fact that before they even got married, Prince Harry was saying that she was facing racial profiling, she was being bullied. And I would like to say on behalf of Prince Harry, okay, there's people in the world who are always going to be racist, who are going to be haters, who are always going to have something to say. Deal with it. Move on. You know, like, it really always tickled me, guys, how Prince Harry would always say on that African interview that every time he would see a camera click away and take a picture of him or just him and Meghan in Africa, he would get flashbacks of Diana. And when Prince Harry said that, I was very alarmed because he never said that before, okay? Prince Harry never complained and never explained about a photographer doing a photographer's job. Ever. Until he married Meghan. So all the warning signs were there. And then we had Meghan cry on camera. She was close to tears. She didn't cry, but she was close to tears, allegedly. And she was shaken up because she was saying how, you know, she was vulnerable when she was having, you know, she was hormonal and she was pregnant and it's not easy. And I understand that, you know, if according to what she's saying, if that's 100% factual, which I'm not sure, but if that's 100% factual and that's how she really felt, that's terrible. You know, no woman who's pregnant needs to deal with that. I understand that. So they've done the right thing. I do believe, based upon these, I haven't even got down to the whole statement because I really want to break this down for those who have not really been understanding what's going on here. Oh, and not to mention when Prince Harry was crying when he did that charity speech with the purple background and Prince Harry was on the stage breaking down, talking about fatherhood. That was very troubling. And then how, you know, Prince Harry's been saying how he's been battling depression. He's been struggling with his mental health. There was even rumors about, you know, them going down the rabbit hole with partying and, you know, the neighbors speaking out. So it's been messy, guys. Let's not forget this now. Whether you're for them, against them, you're a fan of them or not, you know, you support this marriage or not, you support Meghan, you like her or not, you know, it's been messy. It's been hell. You know, the media coverage and their behavior has led them to this point. You know, I'll give Prince Harry and Meghan, you know, tokens of sympathy when it's needed, but this is because they have gone against the royal family. This is because they do not want to be controlled. And that's their right. You know, if they don't want to be controlled, that is their right. If they want to not have allowance and not have royal titles and not be using private jets, going here, going there, okay. But this is a classic case of you cannot have your cake and eat it. Let's make this very clear. You cannot have your cake and eat it. If they followed in Prince William and Catherine's footsteps, they'd be a lot better off. This is what I feel, guys. If they were just able to just keep quiet, you know, do their duty, never explain, be humble, be present, care about what they're doing in the world, look at the bigger picture, this couple right here could have gotten a lot farther. But it's their own behavior. You know, I want to say it's their own behavior, and it's also the media's coverage and the media and people who may not like Meghan, you know, and maybe who are racist. It's those people as well, you know, who have got us to this point. So it's not just Harry and Meghan. It's the whole thing. It's the whole way that everything's gone down, from Meghan's family to the royal family to Prince William and Prince Harry having a royal rift. And apparently, allegedly, you know, Duchess of Cambridge crying at Meghan's dressing rehearsal, you know, wedding dress fitting or rehearsal, one of the two, and how, you know, Catherine and Charlotte were having issues, you know, and the royal staff were having issues. So I'm just trying to take us back all the way to the beginning, shall we? It's not been smooth sailing for this couple. You know, and honestly, all the things I've just mentioned and have brought back to our memory here, ladies and gentlemen, is just the iceberg, the tip of the iceberg. You know, there's been other things that have happened, from controversy with her pregnancy to movie deals and book deals and her father. I mean, that was horrible. Her father profiting off of the royal wedding behind Meghan's back, allegedly, you know, him going to take pictures and sell photographs. That must have hurt her, you know? And in that respect, Meghan, I feel for you, girl. Your family trying to profit off of your marriage. That must suck. That must flippin' suck. And her family have not made it easier. You know, Meghan's family have not made this easy on them. They have to take accountability too. Meghan's family needs to take accountability because I feel that this marriage is on the rocks. Okay, this marriage is on the rocks because they can't get it together. You know, we got two worlds, two different people, beautiful people, two different worlds, you know, royal life, celebrity life. Royal life, celebrity life. And the whole point, right? The whole point was for these two people to come together in holy matrimony and make this work. And it's not happened that way. Let's be honest, it's not worked out. So amidst all this confusion where they're going to lay their head, they're going to move, they're going to, you know, even in their royal statement, they've even mentioned North America. I mean, can you guys believe this? They've mentioned North America, which means, like I said before, they've been house hunting, ladies and gentlemen. They've been looking to go somewhere else because they can't take the heat in the kitchen. And so if you can't take the heat in the kitchen, get out. And that's what they've done. And I applaud them for that. I think it's the right move because things were going to get worse for them. You know, honestly, I didn't see things getting better for them. I didn't. And I think that them taking a step back may save their marriage and save what little influence they have. Their reputation and what they've done to themselves is appalling. It's disturbing. It's sad. Because I'm sure that Diana, you know, Princess Di from above, would have loved to see this work out. And so as it stands, they're married. They're together. And, you know, I just can't think, there's no way that this has not affected their marriage. You know, I'm not saying anything other than that. I'm just saying that with all this controversy and all this discord, it's definitely affected their marriage. And so I think that them stepping back is going to help them raise a family and help them tend their marriage. You know, they only got married in 2018. People keep forgetting this. They only got married in 2018. That's like recent. They've not even been married for 5 years. And look at all the problems they've had. Let's continue to read. So they put royal family and work to become financially independent while continuing to fully support Her Majesty the Queen. It is with your encouragement, particularly over the last few years. Well, you guys have only been together since 2018, officially wed. So over the last few years is an understatement, okay? That we feel prepared to make this adjustment. We now plan to balance our time between the United Kingdom. So they're telling you their plans right here. It's all here in the statement, guys. Pull it up on Instagram. It's all here. They're telling us right here what they plan on doing. Okay? We now plan to balance our time between the United Kingdom and North America, continuing to honor our duty to the Queen, the Commonwealth, and our patronages, okay? However you say that word, patronages, okay? This geographic balance will enable us to raise our son with an appreciation for the royal tradition into which he was born, while also providing our family with the space. So there's another key word right there, the space. So you can basically connect the dots, which means they didn't have any space to be free. It's right there. They did not feel that they had the space and the opportunity to be themselves. With the space to focus on the next chapter. I like how they put next chapter, which means this chapter's closed, okay? When they say next chapter, that basically means that they are, you know, whatever's happened in the past, they want to move forward from, okay? and close that book, including the launch of our new charitable entity. Okay. So they probably have plans to go overseas. We look forward to sharing the full details of this exciting news, exciting next step in due course as we continue to collaborate with Her Majesty the Queen, the Prince of Wales, the Duke of Cambridge, and all relevant parties. I like how they put the Duke of Cambridge. That's Prince William. Okay, so of course, as we all know, we've seen we've seen footage of Prince William, shrugging off Meghan. We've seen reports of Prince William talking about how he believes that Prince Harry rushed everything, and they even claimed how allegedly how Prince William and Catherine didn't even know much about Meghan. Let's keep it real. They didn't even know who she was. So I like how they mention the Duke of Cambridge, because that's important to note, guys. That's showing that maybe Prince Harry feels that this has gotten out of control, and they want to kind of turn the steering wheel here, okay? And all relevant parties, let's continue. Until then, please accept. Okay, so until then, please accept. So they're basically begging for us to get on their side. That's basically what they're saying. It's like, please accept us, please support us. We can't take any more controversy, all right? Until then, please accept our deepest thanks for your continued support. I think they should have put continued support. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex. For more information, please visit sussexworld.com. Link in the bio, image PA. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so there you have it. And now I'm going to show you guys parts in my reading where I've talked about what's to come for them, and the full reading is going to be in the description box. But very, 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 I think, well put together statement, because it touches upon where they plan to go. It touches upon supporting Her Majesty the Queen. It touches upon, their issues, which is financially independent, okay? That's what it really shows here, is that they're trying to basically say in a very refined, great way why they're stepping down. Well, lack of financial independence, lack of freedom, they want to raise their family in a different way, which I can totally understand. I mean, that must be hell for them. And so there you have it, I think that Prince Harry and Meghan, I get this feeling here that perhaps they're gonna, make a video or do a little interview, I have a feeling they're gonna do a little bit of an interview maybe here or something like that. Could be with a celebrity journalist, or maybe just not, maybe just a regular reporter. But I don't think this is the last time we're gonna see them, okay? This is definitely not gonna be the last statement from them. I think as more people react to the news, they're probably gonna tweet more, not tweet more, excuse me, post more, because I know that the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, they have a Twitter. I don't think that they have a Twitter yet, but I do feel that they're gonna also be speaking out a little bit more about, like they said, that they're charitable, right? They put their, let's see what they put. They put their new charitable entity, the launch right there, including the launch of their new charitable entity. So I think that they're probably gonna be speaking about that, and let's see what they have in store. So here we go. Here is my reading, my 2020 reading, and I'm going to show you guys what I was saying about them, okay? Here we go. So thank you guys for listening to that spiel, and I hope you guys enjoyed my breakdown of that statement. This is breaking news, and honestly, I think they made the right choice. I look forward to seeing what they have planned, because, it wasn't looking pretty for this couple. People were getting concerned. There was a lot of nonsense going on. It didn't seem like things were going according to plan. So I do think that this is the right move for now, and all the best, all the best. Whatever this is, it is going to come out, but it's not going to be very, very popular amongst the British people, okay? So there could be, I feel like, some kind of mental health campaign, some kind of PR stunt to get people to be on their side, and I don't feel it's going to work, okay? Because with the Seven of Swords, there's more energy here of, like, them not being very, like, well received, okay? So they are going to still have a lot of things to, I feel, show off and glamorize, but I just feel like people are going to be kind of side-eyeing them, okay? And the residence where they live, something about that home is not solid. There could be some security issues, so I feel like Prince Harry, once again, is going to try to put more money to that. But yeah. And this is exactly where I said, guys, in my reading that they're going to leave, okay? Here we go. Overall, guys, I do see them going their own way. You know, some secret will come out. You know, some big secret will come out. I am seeing that towards September, July, September, okay, like summer, fall. Yeah, I do see a lot of controversy again, unfortunately, for the royal couple. But I'll repeat that. Thing about the residence, okay, the residence where they live, something about that home is not solid. There could be some security issues, so I feel like Prince Harry, once again, is going to try to put more money to that. But yeah, overall, guys, I do see them going their own way. You know, some secret will come out. You know, some big secret will come out. I am seeing that towards September, July, September, okay, like summer, fall. Yeah, I do see a lot of controversy again, unfortunately, for the royal couple. But I feel they're going to try and balance it all, and there is going to be a lot of media coverage, okay? So keep an eye out. So there you have it, guys, and that's just a little bit of a taste as to what I said. In this video, I basically covered them, you know, moving and the kids, and it's a lot, you know, it's a lot. So yeah, you know, confidently, I told you guys towards the end of the video that I did feel they were going to go their separate ways, and they have, guys. So for now, we'll see what they have in store. You know, all the best. It's been a rough one for them. You know, I feel for them with that. Look, somebody put, is she pregnant again? She could be pregnant again. Maybe that's, she wants to get some time away. But anyway, guys, this has been the recap of the breaking news. Thank you all for watching. God bless. Bye. And all the best. God save the Queen.